Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, we shall be discussing All the Queen's Men, Season 3, Episode 3, who got into who and how, what exciting things happened. We're getting to all of that. Kim will be joining us when she is available. Until then, Stacey, what did you think of today's episode?
Terrible.
Is there...
Everybody needs therapy. Like, why do you the I'm a pimp thing? Like, I don't understand why he got this old man acting like this.
I hear you. And until the end, when we saw Blue's girlfriend murdered and the truck blow up, I was actually concerned that the most exciting thing in this episode was Daddy getting his dick sucked in the old folks' home. But now we got two things that are exciting. I would say to you that the scene was not used properly. That she should have been forced to suck his dick at the end of the episode when he was calling Madam to be like, hey, girl, what's going on? And all you see is the head bobbing, right? And he's like, I got my pimp hand strong, and from now on, you're going to talk to my bitch. And then, like, he picks her up and then puts her on the phone. So, like, in between the sucking is when she's talking to Madam saying, yes, I hear you. I shall do what you need me to do. And then she goes back to sucking while, like, Daddy's talking to her. Like, I think that would have been a better scene if we're going to have the scene.
We didn't need the scene at all.
I hear you.
We did not need her pretending to be violated, even though she was doing what she willingly wanted to do in the first place.
2 seconds ago. Like 2 seconds ago, she was like, oh, you like that? And he's like, yes, I do. Get back to it. And she's like, no, stop. Why are you doing this to me? I was like, what? What?
You signed up for this, ma'am.
What? I'm like, you
only want to do it on people that aren't willing? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. It's better when your victim doesn't know that they're a victim. I don't know. Hey everyone. Oh, hold on. So hey everyone. Did not appreciate just one episode because it's already bad enough that this show drags. I hear you, and I will say that it's funny that you should make that comment because I was actually about to say that this show is actually better than all the other Tyler Perry shows when it comes to the pacing of the show. I was actually going to say that Ruthless and The Oval drags far more when it comes to that. I think audio is bad. Are we sounding better? Kim is working on her background. When the background gets right, we will bring Kim in. Dad is my new favorite character. I can see that. I mean, it was too much though. Like again, it was too much going on when it was going on. But if he's more useful in this show, if he somehow helps Madam navigate a situation with the absent concierge, then perhaps he would be more useful.
At least he's not peeing on himself, so there's that.
True. He could need some Depends, and that would not be an interesting thing. That's what should have happened. She was coming in to change his diaper and said, now that I've cleaned it, it's ready for me. And then she gets to it. Like, that would have been something. No? You say no? I feel like that would have kind of brought it home. I feel. I don't trust Joey. I believe Joey is a mole for the concierge.
Who's Joey?
The Black Ops leader.
Black Ops.
Yes. And your volume is a little low. I don't know what we're going with you, Stacey. You were high, but now you like low. But you're low. So we got audio is bad. Frederick, I'm assuming you're talking about us, I guess. There you go. There you go, Marcus. The royal penis is clean. Hilarious.
Is this better?
Let me a little bit louder. There you go. Hold on, Kim. Hello, Kim. How are you?
I'm good. Hi. Sorry I'm
Very
late.
good. No
Kim
problem. No
is
problem.
loud. Am I louder?
You are.
Am
Yeah,
I
you're
loud?
loud. No, you're fine. You're fine. Like in comparison, like so. Stacey, like you,
I'm just
Stacey.
saying it. Am I loud now?
No, you're good. I think you're good. I
Yeah,
think
Okay.
you're
I
good.
can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Because we had a lot of things that are going on with the sound. It could be the whole StreamYard thing. We're still working on our transition. There's a lot of penis
Zoom
envy.
is so much better.
I'm not messing with y'all on this one. All right.
Who's y'all?
I was like, that's it. Too much going on. All right. So we got penis action. We got murdered girlfriend / wife. That's the big things I would say going on. But let's get to Kim. Kim, what are your thoughts on this week's episode?
I was cracking up when the nurse got caught by the father. But can we talk about how many times he said pimp?
It
The
was a
dad.
lot.
I was like, but it was
Unnecessary.
in a 2-minute scene. He said pimp like 17 times. I was like, stop it. It was ridiculous. But yeah, it was an okay episode, I would say. I would say it was okay. Yeah.
We're talking about the pacing, so we felt like it dragged a little bit. Like as I told Stacey, the most exciting scene up until the very end was Pimp Daddy getting the suck on.
Yeah, it did drag, like Amp and talking to what's his name?
El Fuego.
El Fuego. It was so boring. So boring. I was like, what is happening right now? It was like, and it was too long. Like it went on too long. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And then I really want to get rid of Trouble because the arc that they're giving her is just boring. It's the same arc and it's over and over and over again. And it's just not necessary. Like we know she's anxious. We know she's like trying to prove herself. It's at this point, I'm kind of like, can we just stop? You know what I mean? Like,
Just kill her off. She needs to die.
Yeah, kill her off or actually bring her in the fold finally and let it go. You know? Stacey said kill her.
No, Stacey wants to kill everybody. But I feel that we need the reason. We need the reason. Like at this point, if she is a mole, for example, like people have suggested that, we need to know that. Like, we need to know that now that's the reason why she's so pushing herself into this. If she's somehow like Madam's like secret sister, like I would take that at this point. Like Daddy's pimp hand is still strong. I mean, he's 60, maybe 60 plus, dick still hard. He was out there with some women, right? So clear she could easily be Madam's secret sister, easily. And then this is why she's so much like Madam. I want to, like I need to be with you. I want to be someone to you because it's all about Madam. It's not really even about the club, but she's just trying to impress Madam so much. So that would actually be an interesting storyline if they went that route. But we just need to know why. Bubba Gump was just happy to be there. I just love his little dumb ass. I mean, he just cracks me up. Comic relief, certainly. I didn't know his name. Thank you, DeMarcus. James Pimp Hand is strong. I was like, he said, that's the back of my hand. I really thought that somehow he was gonna put out like a top hat and like a cane. Like he was gonna be like, go get my cane, bitch. And like in the back, he has the cane. So he's talking to Madam on the phone, holding the cane while the nurse is sucking him off. That's how that scene.
Wow.
That would
really?
been.
Is that what we're doing?
I was saying that at the beginning of the episode, it wasn't right. That wasn't the time because it didn't mean anything. Like if she was still sucking at the end or still sucking, then that would be like, oh, I'm pimping this girl, and that's something. Like she has a purpose, and then go get my cane because he has a cane. Like because he's old, so he needs a cane anyway. Like it's actually useful now. That's what I'm saying. But I didn't want to bring this up because details. So when Amp is about to go outside to talk to Fuego, and he has like a cigarette or something like behind his ear, I truly believed it was all white because I was like, oh, it's a joint. But then when he gets outside, it's like a Black and Mild. because it's brown with like a white tip, and I'm like, damn it! Like I'm pretty sure. Oh, your sound went out.
I think
What's
they
up, Kim?
switched it out.
I'm pretty sure. I'm sure they did. I maybe the black and mild looked more thuggish. They're like so like they went with that, but I'm like that's not the same thing you were smoking on, sir, when you left the room. I'm
Right.
sorry. I
Yeah.
feel like details. I don't know. Well, what you think of Big D's performance?
You said Big who?
Big D.
I didn't like it. I thought
All right.
I thought it was boring, and it was over very quickly. I was like, are they rushing now? Like the one from last episode with the shower, that was pretty elaborate, and it was kind of it was a great amount of time. I was happy with it, but it was okay. It wasn't
Not enough D. He just humping and I don't know what he did. I mean, he basically
It was just a quickie.
yeah. He
that's
was
what it
basically
was. That's it, Stacey. It was a quickie.
with 4 women, and like, do they train with these women? Like, these are not just random customers. So they're all
I think those were hired people because they all had on like the outfits and
right.
Yeah.
So I would appreciate if like they would show that y'all are speaking double. The audio is bad. Now I got they are fine to me. Okay, so thank for the feedback on the video. We will look at technical difficulties in this. Casanova, we got Casanova attempting with tampering with Davis evidence, almost got him arrested by Officer Watts. It was that was interesting, I guess. Now Blue was out there looking for Casanova to see if he flipped, but like he's a cop, so that's not really flipping. So I'm not even sure how that is. But they were like, what's going on with Casanova?
Yeah, I had a question for you guys. So remember when Davis was telling Casanova that he erased her information? And he was saying, I didn't do that. Do you think it was the other cop, the one that actually arrested him, who did that? Like maybe he's working on the inside for someone?
Well, it's Tyler Perry, right? So you gotta put that there. So I think Casanova actually did do it when we saw him on the computer last week when you were saying he was like going through the files and stuff like that.
But wouldn't he fess up to it? I mean, he's getting arrested. So he actually genuinely looked like he was shocked that it was erased. He said, I looked at it, I didn't erase it. Like he's, you know what I mean?
It could be. Maybe Madam has another hacker on her staff that we don't know about. It could be the other cop. You only see Madam like talk to like Casanova, so that's why I don't know there's gonna be like a secret, ally all of a sudden popping up, because she said we need a cop on the inside, and somehow Casanova is the one. So I don't know. We gotta kind of look at that. We got Casanova said he moved files around. I was like, I don't.
He said, well, I don't remember him saying moved it around, but if he moved it around, that's different from erasing. Like if you're deleting stuff, that's completely different than moving things around. Like,
well, technically, deleting is moving it around because it never really deletes. It's just moved to another location that you can't find.
True, but it's moved to like a deletion box, right? Now that's
so, let's not put this much effort into the technical knowledge of a Tyler Perry show. All right, let's not do that. Let's focus on the fact that Casanova is being looked at the cops. Okay, so his cover of being a double agent is blown. I think that's the takeaway from this scene. So and he's like, I got to get back to the club because they have to think that I'm still with them and all that silly shit. And they introduce some type of police captain. I don't know who this dude is, but I don't know if he's gonna be relevant. But so we got a new character. What we got here? It looked like the Amp and Fuego conversation felt improv. They clashed lines a few times. No, Marcus, Tyler Perry can't write. Don't blame the actors.
I agree with that.
Don't blame the actors. Tyler Perry dialogue has proven to be shit. Like it gets circular and it becomes nonsensical like very quickly. Like how many times did Amp and what's that girl's name? I hate her. The DJ.
Dime.
how many times as they were walking out did Dime tell Amp, no, tell Big D, you can't handle Amp. You can't handle Amp.
Yes.
You can't handle. I'm like, at least three, the same conversation. I'm like, stop it. Shit. And then we got Trouble comes out and says, oh, you can't handle Amp. What? I can't handle Amp? Why would you say that? Because Dime said that 6 times before I came out here. So I'm just trying to be consistent. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, that's why this episode's an hour. Can we keep up? Wait. So then Amp is fucking with D because of Dime. Then Blue walks up, asks at least 3 times, what's going on here? Nothing. What's going on here? It's Amp. What's going on here? Nothing. We just had this conversation. Fuck. I was like, come on, let's move forward. Let's move forward.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It drives me nuts.
It hurts me every time. But I got like, let's get through the dialogue. Let's get somebody blowing something up. Let's do something. I really was hoping Tommy was gonna pull out a muffin. I was like, for some reason, I was like, just start pulling out muffin out your pockets. Just be the muffin man.
So who do you think is spending Madam's money in her place of business?
Also, something else that never even got addressed, really. Like, show us some woman. It has to be a woman. Just so it's someone just dropping hundreds on some dancers. And then we go, oh, is she gonna find out that it's so and so and who is so? I don't know. Because then didn't we? Wait, it was the rednecks, right? Didn't we get down to it was the rednecks who in fact stole the money without Amp's assistance, right?
Yeah.
And all the rednecks are dead or whatever the fuck. So who's even alive to spend the money?
But didn't the BlackRock boys take the money for her, or did she take the money? I can't remember.
She took the money after she shot them all or cut off their heads or a combination of both or some shit. Because I thought she walked in with a bag full of heads. That's what she did. They attacked the club.
Yeah.
She killed everybody in the club, cut off their heads, brought them to the rest of the crew, and then killed all of them and took the money. Yes. So it could be her sister. I will believe this is maybe how there's like maybe her sister got some of the money and she's messing with the biker. And again, why aren't the bikers protecting her? If you have a whole biker gang, why are they not surrounding your house instead of the black ops people? And I'm like, or both, like a combination of two. I don't know why they're not being used. Maybe Tyler Perry can't afford to pay them because of the writer strike and the actor strike. I don't fucking know. What we got?
This was done last year, so this before the strike.
Nothing gets past Tyler Perry. Maybe they're already protesting his production last year, and he was like, "Damn it!" Also, he get shot this episode last week. The way he does his shit, it don't take that long. I mean, he could have shot this stuff last week and just put it on TV. It's like just in time. All right. It looks like the main OP was sleeping with Madam. We'll sleep with Madam, and Tommy will catch them.
What do you mean, Joey? He means Joey.
Yeah, Joey. Joey's gonna get that. I feel like Joey's like, hey, let me protect you in the bed, and by that I mean penis. And perhaps maybe Blue will walk in and be like, that's my woman. Like that's what I want. I want Blue to go crazy and be like,
what was the purpose of blowing? Okay, I guess to get a Blue upset, to blow up the wife in front of Madam's club.
Yeah,
I was like,
now she's
what
ready.
What are we doing now?
Well, again, that was actually would have been a touching scene, and we gave a fuck. Like if we knew this woman and they actually had a relationship, and I somewhat gave a fuck about this her, but I didn't. I was like, who's that Latin woman who's obviously still alive and moving? Like shit, like she's supposed to be dead because she's still moving. It's like and then bam, and then why would you crush the truck? Like not only was she dead in the truck, but they somehow bashed the truck. I'm like, why are you bashing the truck? Like I don't even understand that. Also, how did they know when Blue was coming out? Because it was like on a timer. Like
they were watching.
So we should have saw that, Stacey. We should have saw old boy with the binoculars at the distance to be like, all right, 5, before pull the trigger.
Well, they said the light was out, so maybe the light was replaced with like a little camera thingy, and they were watching.
In a good written show, this is where the assassins come out because the light's off and then they can't see, and all of a sudden, bam, 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 bam. It's like, oh shit, it's an ambush, and then they got to run or some silly shit. It's like, no, we just put a car over there with some like old school Coyote Roadrunner dynamite with the fuse, and it magically blew up on time. I was like, damn it, where's Bugs Bunny when you need?
What is the point? What is Ninja Turtle going to do now? He blew up the wife. And like,
did you call him Ninja Turtle?
Yes, Donatello, Leonardo, whatever the fuck his name is. What is he gonna do?
He's gonna get the rest of the turtles, and then he's gonna go in strong. Why did you just use her for bait to get Blue to come out and then kill the bitch, or make an effort, or go back to her house because apparently she didn't move. So just go back to her house. Eventually, she's coming home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn it. Well, we got what? Big D is making enemies of Amp and Trouble.
This is called beige rage right here. Like, the beige people are beefing.
Wow.
When the other guy called, was like, you beige too. I was like, she is beige.
She is beige. Beige as fuck. It's like, this is hilarious. I was like, come on, man. Light skin matters. Let's see what's going on with this. Blue was mad at Joey, the Black Ops guy, for touching her breast. I didn't even remember that. I think I blinked or something.
I don't remember. When did this happen?
It was like he was holding her or tried to like block. It wasn't like he groped her or nothing.
I was like, when did this even happen? I was like, let's just keep it going. She don't want men. I mean, period. So it's just whatever. And again, she and Tommy are very possessive, if not sexually jealous, when it comes to Madam. So it's all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? True. It's just a reason for her to be like, don't touch me. Not Ninja Turtles. Come on, man. Look at him.
He should have put a little turtle.
I'm like, hey, Splinter. We need a Splinter. That's what we need.
Is he gonna call Mario and Luigi for backup?
Oh, but like, no. Chris Pratt will be in season 4. What happened to the Black Rock Boys crew? That's what I said, DeMarcus.
We have no idea.
That's what I said. You saw them like one episode. They weren't even in the first season. Like, I think they were in second season at the junkyard when she needed to be saved, when Blue got her ass whooped, and everybody needed to be saved, which was quite hilarious. So let's get this. How did the Black Rock Boys money get funneled into the club? They wouldn't have a reason to be there and see men stripping. They came after club hours last season. So remember that in season 1, they were actually using the club. Madam was using the club to clean the money from the crew, actually. So the money being there actually shouldn't be that suspicious. So if Tyler Perry remembered all that, like, maybe it was just getting cleaned, it got recirculated, and bam, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and maybe that's how it got there. So
to the families.
Huh?
What happened to the families that she was working with?
That was just, again, bad writing. Because there are no families.
There are no families. Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know. And again, none of them have been to the club. Not even the concierge has been like, hey, we just got the transfer of X million dollars. Please clean this money. And it's a strip club. You cannot clean that much money through that club, and people are gonna think that makes sense. No. The kind of, like, also in Power. I mean, Power was no different. Like, if you really think about it. Anywhere in the world, Truth is cleaning that kind of money for an international drug operation.
Remember, they had the laundromat too. They had several laundromats.
And they had a parking lot. Never saw.
You know what? At one point, didn't Tommy have like a ambulance?
He took it. Well, he only to the extent that he was using it for that operation. When he had to go get a girl.
He owned that though. I thought it was a side hustle.
No, his stepmama mentioned it at the table as she mentioned it as a thing, but the only time we actually saw him driving the ambulance was when we ran into Ghost at one time. That's what I'm saying. And then he crushed it later on.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean that would have been interesting. Maybe that's Power Book 2. Maybe no. Force season 2. he gets a fleet of ambulances, and that's how he's moving the drugs around in Chicago. And he goes, I got an idea from a family member, and that would tie it together and be like, oh, we remember that conversation. That's not going to happen, but it'd be nice. Let's see what we got. Oddly enough, I think AMP is responsible for the missing 1 million somehow. I can't forget that the redneck labeled him. So that it could be. I mean, I'm tired. And another thing, I know this is a hood show. I get it, but somehow this shit is more fucking hood than the Dirty D. Somehow, like I feel like Tyler Perry took it too far. Like even the Dirty D at times, I'm like, okay, this dialogue is somewhat not ignorant, but like it's a lot of ignorance in this dialogue. It's too much. And it don't fit the actors. Like AMP, it looks stupid. But yo, bro, I'm nigga. Yo, I'm like, do you really talk like this, sir?
He's been. That's how they talk in prison, I guess.
But he didn't used to. Am I misremembering? He didn't used to talk this way.
He has split personalities. That's what I'm thinking. Like it has to be like he has two sides, but they're not giving us nothing.
But when is the other side coming back?
The bad side took over after all the trauma from
Gotcha.
Madam trying to kill him and all that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. This is the after nigga. Like after he got beat up and abused, and now he just like. But again, now he's back to I can just go to prison. It don't mean shit. If my parole officer finds out about this, he'd be doing me a favor.
Wait a minute.
Where's the parole officer?
Remember, Stacey, you kept saying, how is he doing all of this stuff? And the parole officer isn't around or checking on him or anything. And now all of a sudden, he's worried about the parole, or he got his parole officer on lock. What? Last season, you could care less about this man or woman.
Or woman. Okay. Or they. I guess maybe.
They.
So,
right.
So, I mean, what? Last we made fun of Mr. Perry's writing again when AMP would flip from I can't go to prison. I can't go back to prison to send me. I did 9 years. That ain't shit, nigga. And I'm like, now he back to whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can go, I cannot go. It's whatever. And I'm like, but he was crying like a bitch. Last time we saw him last season, he was crying like, I can't go to prison. Please tell me what happened to the body. Some shit. I don't know. But so I'm like, what do we? Where did they put that body? That was all off camera. The poor lady. And remember, she was supposed to be a regular that never got named or identified, and no one came looking for her. The regular.
I don't know why you're trying to make sense out of this thing. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
You two were going back and forth about computer forensic file activity. I was like, what? I was like, that's like, let's not do that. No. Also, why we keep on doing this cash out bullshit? Like, why? Too many times we see these scenes. Like, why? Like, what are we trying to achieve? Or one of them have a money goal that they're trying to get to? That, oh my God, one more cash out and I can just walk away from this club? No.
I don't know why they show us that every single episode where they cash out. It doesn't add anything to it except for if you're measuring the piles, like who's getting the highest one, which was D.
Yeah. And I'm like, and again, let's go down again. Let's go down that right. I mean, maybe Bubba Gump is like, look, I made all this money. I don't know how I did it. They'd be like, good work, Bubba. And he's like, but he got the biggest stack because you don't think you pat. That's right. Dime pats him on the head and he just walks away with his sippy cup. And you like, how is he doing it? How is he doing it? And
I mean, look at him. That's how he's doing it. Look at him.
I was like, no, that's AMP. That's AMP. Just always topless for some reason. Like, I don't give a damn. It would be 40 degrees in the winter in Atlanta. He'll still be topless for some reason.
Wait,
I'm like,
it wasn't like that season one.
No, it was not. Because he had them love handles season one. It was about that big.
Damn. Y'all cold-blooded. Y'all cold-blooded. We'll talk about the man's love handles.
We're strippers.
Exactly. I mean, if it's a woman, men are going to point that out too, right? So
they have to be extensive. I'm sorry. They have to be extensive for us to be like, I can't go with that. I'm like, that's more to hold on to. Yeah, come on, girl. You know what I'm saying? So, let's talk about a black man too. You're like, all right, come on, girl. What you got? Anyway, I mean that Carla works for the concierge. Interesting.
Maybe. And then, but
She
if
tried
then
to get
also
with
too,
him that one time. He was like, nah.
yeah. She's not madam. But that could be true, DeMarcus. But also too, I don't think it's Carla who's in the club spending the BlackRock money. It could be someone Carla sent in there, but it would be too obvious if Carla's in there. Like someone knows what Carla looks like, I'm sure, and would be like, your sister's in the club.
So, what's her name? Scans every bill that comes through there through the little UV thing.
I think there's a machine that does that, but
Yeah, but you still have to sit there and look at it. Like,
you know what? Again, let's make scenes meaningful. During cash out, we find out that they actually run the money through a machine to the point we're trying to make, and they go, oh my God, this is BlackRock money. Like now we're like, oh, okay, like that's how they found it. That's what. So a cash.
No, what Dime said was this money looks old. Where does old money come from? And that's why Blue was like, give me that. And then she tested it while they were sitting there.
It's a strip club.
How old was it?
Yeah, what is old money? I mean,
well, you know how when they changed the dollar bills, like way back when, it was like 20 years ago when they changed it, right? 10, 20 years.
I have no idea. I know the texture. I know after a while, the texture, it's paper. So after a while, the texture becomes different.
But this is a strip club. These dollars are going very questionable places. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to be in the best condition. So I'm not sure what they're like. Oh, we only accept crisp 20s here. I was like, because we got standards.
Why don't I up to date it and just have like QR codes everywhere? Just scan and send me coin in Cash Apps. And
I think we're trying to make logic.
It's more cleaner. You don't have to worry about germs and stuff like that.
It don't look as cool though. When you walk out with the big stacks, you gotta have the stacks.
Well, they can wear like a little thing that glows every time they get money or something. I don't know.
And then wait a minute. How do you find okay. So how does this work? If anybody knows how strip clubs work, they, women throw money all over the place, right? It's all over the floor. Somebody sweeps it up. Mm-hmm. They put it in a trash bag. How do they split this money up between the strippers? And then how does the stripper know how much he's supposed to give or she to madam?
Look, these are good questions. So
it's like the little tip jar in a restaurant where they just split it up equally. I don't know.
So I think
could be that.
I think when a dancer is main stage, right? Then they get the money. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's their stage. Like you may have dancers on other stages, but the main stage belongs to that main dancer, and therefore all the money really belongs to them. And then like they have to separate amongst the club. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably the best way to do it. If there's a team, like when all 4 dancers are up there, likely to your point, they've split it up evenly because all of them are performing together. So therefore they get their own cut. And then more money is made off to the private dances, which we don't see anymore. Like all the stuff that happens. Because really the only dancer this episode was Big D. Everybody else was sulking in the back or smoking outside and shit. But all of a sudden they got stacks of money, and I'm like, where did that come from? Like, I'm like, when did y'all?
Because it was later on. It was off camera. You didn't see that.
But we got that dick sucking pimp scene though, because not that I needed the lap dance scene, unless again that leads to the money reveal. Like this is, hey guys, look for someone giving out old 20s. When you're out there in the back room, in the private dances. Okay, boss. And then the private dances help us investigate who could be giving up this money. Like that would have been something. So then the dances make sense. They're relevant. The lady that Ant murdered name was Amber. Okay, and who?
Yeah, but somebody should be looking for her, right?
Yeah. It would be insane if Amber was the governor's daughter that Ant murdered. That's a good one. Wow. That's a good one. The problem is she's probably white, the governor's daughter, because father made it very clear that governor's daughter loves her black men. And I just feel like also he's a governor. I just feel like, Tyler Perry won't let a black person be governor. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be a white woman. I'm sorry. I feel like you'll see. We just don't have that kind of pride in ourselves. Like we don't put black people in those kind of positions. Like it's those are white people positions for some reason. I wish I was wrong.
See how our mayors turn out. So
damn. They get questionable. But anyway, I'm just saying I would, but that would be great. That would be a great twist if somehow it worked that out. Oh, they can run the money through a TSA type scanner. Okay. If they can get a what? Oh, yeah, they get a thing of acid. They can get a TSA machine, a guillotine, and acid. The things they get in this club, you're absolutely right, Marcus. It is why. And why didn't they replace that? That should be top of her list. Yo, we need to get more acid up in here and clean this guillotine because
they're hot, so they might raise too many flags if they ship in a bunch of barrels of acid. Maybe
perhaps. But then remember, Dime was like, "You don't have to walk me outside. We have so much security." What security? No one saw the burning truck outside.
That's true.
There's
special ops.
There's a truck with a body in it, and you got black ops. You got black ops taking care of your position.
But they unscrewed the light bulb so they couldn't see. So there you go.
Damn it! You need to get a refund, madam, immediately. You need to get a refund immediately because this don't make no kind of sense. Wait. That means that the dogs agreed. That means that old boy, the Ninja Turtle, was sitting outside the entire time talking on the phone in that car and then just got out. And like no one saw that shit. Nobody was like, there's someone suspicious in the parking lot, and they left the vehicle smashed up for some reason, and there's a body in it for some reason, and we do nothing to investigate this. Stop it. I thought the strippers were like waiters in restaurants regarding the tips. No, they are not. Because actually there was a club somewhere in East Coast. I want to say New Jersey, or I think it was New Jersey, where like the bartenders, like the bottle girls, were fighting with the strippers about who was getting the tips because like at some point the bar ladies were getting more money than the strippers, and the strippers were mad. Like, why are we competing and all that shit? So it's a thing. It's a thing.
I wish we could live in a society where people don't need tips to sustain themselves. Like, why can't you just pay them enough money to live?
You also want to encourage good service as well. So give them a livable wage, and then if they're just extraordinary, you give them tips. Nothing wrong with tips.
If you want your dancer to work harder, that's where tips come in. To be like, hey, you want this 20? What can we do? All right, let's work together to get you where you need to be and get me where I need to be. And then we come together. If you
wait a minute.
Anyway, okay. My bad. Plot twist ending of season 3. Amp stole Madam's $1 million. Okay, she finds out and it's about to shoot him. Cadillac stops by telling her, "Oh, that's your son." Fade to black. Look at that.
Wow.
He has to be her son. Like, whose son is he if he's not her son?
Yeah, because they've never ever said anything about, oh, well, your mom would be proud of you, or or something,
dad, or something.
Exactly, something.
We never established the family connection. Never. He's just nephew, just random nephew, and it's not the sister's kid. We've already got that established. So
you're right.
That would be good. That would be good too. Wait a minute, where was the concierge brother located when he called Blue on the? He was outside. How did he get her and get her phone number? He was outside. He took.
Well, he got the girlfriend's phone.
Yeah, it's on the wife's phone. He just picked it up and called. I mean, you know what they should have did as they do these days. He takes her phone, puts it up to her face, and then opens it, and it's like, "Thanks, baby," and starts making a call. Damn it! I hate that shit. But every writer does it now. That's why AI is replacing them. I'm just kidding.
That's mean. That was mean.
My bad. Hey, if this is what we're gonna get, a computer can do this much better and faster. Tyler Perry.
I've written some very nice stuff on ChatGPT. Not ChatGPT, Bard. Use Bard. Bard is better.
Okay, Stacey's plugs have no bearing on Iron Panther Presents. We ain't getting money for this shit. I don't know what you do. I'm just saying, don't be like this is the tech channel. I'm just saying, and writers don't come for us.
Bard is a bit more creative than ChatGPT. But anyway.
Look here, you out there protesting. We're just kidding. Stacey's just kidding. All right, I don't want anybody shutting down my channel. Did they ever establish Madam ever was pregnant? This is Tyler Perry.
She's
She can
been
always just be
pimping
crazy.
hoes since she was 12. I'm sure she was out there
You
doing
know
stuff.
what? Amp could be Dime's kid. I mean, not Dime. I'm sorry. Blue's
What?
kid. Blue's kid.
No,
Ooh.
no.
Watch.
Mhm.
Oh, you don't think she that old? You don't think she that old?
No, what? No, but I just don't think that she would ever let anything come between her legs like that. No, except for a woman.
That's the twist. You be like, oh shit! Like she went so hard because she had a man.
What is she, Jay-Z's mama? No.
It's you. You don't know. Later in life, she said, "You know what I need? Vagina." Anyway, I don't know. We nothing's probably gonna happen. Let's go with Madam's kid.
I think it's Madam's child, and Amp does not know. He really thinks that that's his aunt. It's like a Zeke. Remember how Zeke?
Of course.
Oh, no, not Zeke.
Why would you do that?
No.
How old you are? You're 45. I'm 45. What? It's like that. I had you 10 years ago, but I put you in the South, but they don't understand how numbers work, and that's how you grew up like this. I was like, that's what Power did. That's not what I was saying.
Anyone from the South, I don't agree with what he just said.
You don't agree with Courtney Kemp wrote. All right, that's Courtney Kemp that thought people from the South are ignorant. Y'all should be mad at that show. Power Book 2 insulted everyone from the South. Like, I can't believe they did that shit. I was like, come on, bro. Empire had better standards. They wouldn't do that shit. I was like, no, come on. I was very insulted for the South. Anyway, so Trouble's doing too much. Bubba Gump, I don't know. Let's see if he's still alive at the end of this season. You know
he could be a mole too. He could be working for someone. Never know. Let's not do that. Let's not turn this into a usual suspect type of thing. Yo, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want him to come out all limping and acting dumb as fuck, and also he's like,
he's really a genius, and
he's the mastermind. He's behind all this shit. Concierge works for him. He was like, I was like, what? He took that ass raping just to keep his cover, cover. I was like, oh damn it, but now he's gonna kill everybody. I was like, it was all Bubba Gump's operation. Yes. He sought his vengeance. For a said,
maybe Kayshawn is the mole.
Who?
Kayshawn. The dumb one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we need. We need him to be the one. We need him to be the one. And it was all his plan.
And he's pretending to be dumb.
But not really. He, in fact, he knows cryptocurrency better than fucking Fuego. He's like, let me show you how this works, son. He's like, oh damn it.
Yes, he created his own. He's gonna create the Eden coin, so they don't need dollars anymore. They just use their crypto.
Oh, there you go. He's gonna revolutionize the stripper industry. It's like you don't need to cash out with dimes anymore. You got bracelets. You just tap them. In fact, when a patient,
you put it on their thong. Yeah, put it on their thong.
That's what I'm saying. So when they tap you on the butt, it like jiggles and like bam, and that's how you get your money.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
P-Valley season 3, episode 1. That's what's gonna happen. Uncle Clifford's gonna be like, y'all, we fixed the club. It's all digitized now. From now on, when the man smacks your ass, Mississippi, that's how you get paid. She gonna be like $1, $2.
You can make money from transfer fees of the coins back.
See, we're working all this out. Hold up. What we got? What? Man, telling off Trouble was the best scene. I don't know why she talking to her sister like that, but yeah, it was it was funny.
Why do you think that that's her sister? I agree with Marcus. I think that was she needed someone to say that to her because Trouble is freaking annoying. She drives me insane. Just stop with her character is just annoying, and it's like it's at its limit for me. Like
So now you like Stacy. Now you want her dead.
Not dead. I just want them to pick a side.
Yes,
Either
come
kill
to the
her
dark
off.
side, Kim. Come to the dark side.
Like, oh shit.
I think I'm almost there because she is so annoying. It's played out already, right? The whole Trouble is annoying. Trouble's annoying. Just do something.
They
with
need
her.
to kill her off and then bring the little stud from Angel over and have her.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, it's a good show. Yeah, I don't have that.
You know what? B plus.
Man, and the other one with Vin Rames. That was a good one too. Like 3 episodes.
Yeah, the
What was
show
the
that.
point of
Yeah,
that?
what happened? Oh,
Exactly. Well, I don't know. Anyway, come on. Let's wrap this shit up. All right, we give Tyler Perry too much of our time. Because he don't love us this much. So, Kim, what do you want to see next week? What do you want to happen?
I want to see Concierge. I absolutely need to see him.
He's done with this show.
I want him to take over from Tyler. Like, say, you know what, man? I think I made a mistake. Give me back my book.
Give me back my show, please. Baby,
give me back my show so I can write some real dialogue. Yeah, I want to see him because I don't get why he hasn't been seen yet. I don't want Carla to come back. I just don't feel like I don't have anything against that actress. I have something against the way they're writing for her. It just doesn't. You hate your sister. We get it. And you know what I mean? Like, what else? You know what I mean?
The arch villain who comes back.
Yeah, so it's kind of annoying. I want Madam to sleep with Joey to piss off Tommy. That would be great. That would be wonderful. Yeah, and Blue. And I don't know. I want Blue to actually kill. His name is Raphael, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want Blue to kill him. Because he's useless. He's gonna be useless. You know? I don't know. I want to see Midnight Dance again. He is a shorty. I don't really like short men. But something about
he makes up for it. He makes up for it. You know.
Yeah. Really, he does. He's very.
Girth.
What did you say, Stacey?
He makes up for his height with girth.
They go wide. That's what they do.
Yeah, I think. Oh, and I want them to get what El Fuego, whatever his name is. Either bring him completely in and he stops whining, or just let this man move to the other side of the world and just get another character. Because he's annoying at this point. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was being honest. You had a woman murdered. Your ex-girlfriend's murdered in your house. You don't know anything about it. So you go to the police like you're not a Latino, and they're not going to look at you and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not white, dude. Even
white men get arrested, Kim. Even white men get arrested. When the husband goes, I don't know what happened to my wife.
No, he went to them like he's Caucasian, and they're going to be understanding about the fact that a dead body was in his house. Come on.
He's like Latino, so you figure
he likes
no. When you open your mouth, they know exactly what you are, sir. Okay. So that was the dumbest thing that he could have ever done. So either get rid of him or bring him in the fold, and he stops whining like a bitch. Because I hate men who whine. Men are not allowed to whine. You can cry, you can be in your feelings, but don't whine like a woman. It's annoying. So that is getting on my nerves. But other than that, I'm still enjoying wait a minute, one more. Dime.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I want her to shut the fuck up. Like,
yes.
She only had two sentences, but I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like,
that's
she was always getting on my nerves.
Yes. Dime is annoying.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my God.
She was so much better on Power when she was just fucking. Like, I don't know why. Like, it was better. Like, I was just like,
you know what? I don't even remember her.
Because she was naked. Yeah, she was the one that was screwing my man.
Tate. She was Tate's lover. The one that worked on his campaign.
Really? Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That was her?
Yes.
Get out of here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She needs to go back. Shit. I'm like, cause something. This is not it. This is not it. I was like, I can't. Hey, girls, the only one that can make me wet is this guy, but also Amp. I was fucking him too. But I mean, anyway, what I meant, I was like, this is what we doing. Also, nobody got wet. That's what she said, right? He's the only one that can make me wet. That's what she said.
Yeah.
And then no one got wet. That was last week. That was the last week dance. Damn it. She's like, the only one who could pump my back is Big D. That makes sense because then he pumps everybody's back. Like, I'm like, but I was like, where's the water? Well, I just thought about that. Okay, never mind. Okay. Damn you, Tyler Perry. And Big D wasn't even part of the water dance scenario. So what the fuck are we doing? Shep died up. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I was satisfied with him not being a part of that. I was very happy.
You want his own, like he had his own moments.
Yeah, I still didn't like that moment. I wanted them to do a different moment, but it's okay.
All right, well, write Tyler Perry and be like, this is how I want this man to dance. And he might go, you know
Don't
what?
tempt me because I told you he answers emails.
I'm just, then go ahead. I'm saying he might go, you know what? That's a good idea, girl. I like to see men do that kind of stuff too. It's like, boop.
Wow.
I never pass up an opportunity. It's too easy. Okay.
You just want him to kick in the door, huh? Kick the closet door out.
I told you, Tyler. It's like, but you don't want to listen. I'm telling you, you'll see. You'll see I'm right when it's all said and done. Anyway, anything else? All right. So you can still express your feelings, despite what Kim says, man. You got something on your chest, just be you, just be vulnerable. But Kim says, fuck all that. That's not working for her. I hear you.
I don't like whiny men. I'm not saying you shouldn't express your feelings. Just don't whine like a woman. That's annoying. Keep the bass in your voice as you're stating your feelings. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, all right. We got you, kid. I understand. I hear you. I hear. And I will work on that. I will just write stuff down and just hand it to you and be like, here, Kim, this is how I feel. I'm tired of your shit. Is that better? I'm tired of it.
No, you don't have to write it down.
She was Barry White. Be like, what's up, Kim? You know what I got to do right now.
Don't get me started. I love men with deep voices. Like, my ex-boyfriend had a voice. Oh my God. Woo! Yeah,
that's a
Barry White voice.
This whole video. All right, Kim, we're gonna paste this out. All right, stay before she goes down the road of the deep. Of the deep. Anyway, excuse me, you're saying.
I'm speechless at this point. Dime needs. Does she need to die? Maybe. She keeps trying to convince us that she knows the game, but she's gonna end up messing with D. She's gonna be in bed with another stripper.
Yeah.
She gonna get played, and then she gonna be mad again, even though she knew exactly what she was getting into.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she needs to die. Maybe she used to choke giving him fellatio with that big ass dildo he'd be wearing his pants.
Hey, Stacey, did you wonder how it was in he had on lace? How did they put that on him? Was it crazy glue, gorilla glue? Like that joint was in place.
I don't understand what was happening there.
I'll let y'all work that one out. Marcus has got all the murders laid out. We got the concierge needs to murder James. We got Blue needs to murder Fernando. The highest and Dime needs to come back to Power Universe. Forget Tyler Perry. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Hey, Power Book 4. They need help. They need help. They need help. Like damn it. I would just bring back all the old crew that Courtney Kemp will allow. I want to see the father coming up to the club and pimp slap Blue for not doing her job and protecting his daughter. That actually would be appropriate and hilarious. I agree with you on that one. I would like to see that. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't even know. I forgot about the whole water thing until Kim brought it up. Diane just needs to stop. I just need that. I need to hear her just like chicka on the stage comes Amp in a conversation. Like this, stop talking. This whole you're not amplifying nothing. Amp, get it? It's too much. It's too much. It gets on my fucking nerves. And it's cringy. It's cringy listening to her fucking talk. And just I'm like, God damn. And then so I try to go back to be like, did she sound like that in Power? Like, was it that bad? And I was like, she really didn't talk that much. That's what I'm saying.
She was annoying in Power, but I would just hate because
stop. She had your man. She had your man in different ways.
Yeah, she had your man, Stacey. So it didn't matter what she did. You was gonna hate her anyway.
Just mad. Hey, but you know what? She said, I got a recurring role in another show. So good for you, actor. Just do better. I don't know. Again, some of the stuff is Tyler Perry's bad writing. I mean, you got to give it that, right? These actors are doing the best with what they have. He did hire real dancers, and I think Midnight, and is legit like actual dancers. So
Midnight and the other one. What's the other one? Doc
is legit. I think D is too. I think Big D is a real stripper too, because he was moving. I mean that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I was like, it'd be look it up. Stacey wants to get in that. He answers emails. I think Tim.
My search history is already questionable. Let's see.
No, he does answer emails, Frederick. He does. He answers if you send him an email. Because I used to. I had to stop getting them because too many emails. But if you can subscribe to get emails from him, like he sends it out to everybody, and then you can also send him emails and he'll read them. It's probably not him anymore, but it used to be him. Yeah.
He believes in support his people, and
that's awesome. Absolutely, he does.
He's very sincere. He's very sincere about his fans. I mean, I've
definitely gotten a response from him personally. So yeah, he does.
He takes the time. He takes time because he knows who put him in that big house and helped him get that whole studio and land. It was extremely impressive. I never joke about Tyler Perry's business capability. He is an amazing businessman.
Absolutely, and he continues to to progress and get more and more and more things that we should have had a long time ago. But now we're getting them, and that's all that matters.
That's right. He's they're gonna lead us into financial stability. Tyler Perry, one stripper show at a time, and we will all get there together. That's what Martin Luther King marched for and died for. I believe it. I believe it. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. We'll be back here. What is he a real stripper?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why he moves like that. All right.
Oh, yeah, like baby, he's so cute.
What?
He got a baby.
Oh, does he? Oh.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting to see. Well, I got to put a picture in. It kind of cracks me up. It's interesting to see, like, Stacey is always like she's nuzzled in Madam's bosom when she turns her.
Oh my God, they're doing the suits again.
She's like
the suits. I need them to stop with the suits. Switch it up, please. Put a dress on this woman.
It's a mandatory. She's like, got to keep the girls out, but also she has to be functional, I guess. She has pants. I don't know. I don't know any of that. Anyway, we're gonna move on to a Tubi movie, Undying Love. We're gonna knock that out. I thought it was entertaining myself, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Tomorrow, if you're interested, we're gonna do Taylor Sheridan. We're gonna do 1883 tomorrow. The series is a lot of episodes, and we're gonna talk about that. And then next week we got a lot more things coming up. I think we're gonna do Special Ops Lioness as a season. I've decided.
I agree with that.
Yeah. We gotta get the story develop. We gotta give it time to do something. And then we'll talk about it as a whole. We got a lot of those next weekend too. So we got Secret Invasion. Chris and I are probably gonna do that. We got The Witcher. Chris and Stephanie and I are probably gonna do that one. Twisted Metal. I want to do Twisted Metal on Peacock. What about Average Joe?
Was that a game? That was a game, right?
It is a game. It's a game. I didn't play the game, but it is a game. But But we're gonna and they binge. They put it all out there on Peacock, which I think is unique for Peacock's streaming strategy.
Yeah.
But I want to do that. I want to do that as a show. Average Joe, Marcus. We're gonna do that when it's over, because again, that's like one story, and it makes more sense to wait for the story to be done, and then we talk about it. But episode by episode, it's not enough happening. And they're stretching stuff out.
That last episode, it was a lot happening.
So we got a lot more things popping up. So that's what we're going. We're gonna take a step back. We're gonna do Average Joe as a season, because it's not gonna get a season 2. This is like a
no. That's a one story. It's based on a true story. So yeah.
Yeah, it can't be a season 2, right? So this is gonna be one story. So that's how we're gonna do that one. And Sisters this weekend, is that?
I don't know. The one that I sent you.
I thought that was this weekend. I mean, you sent the trailer. When I looked at the thing, I thought Sisters was this weekend.
Don't know. Let's see. BET, my sister's movie.
What's we got? Which duo gotta go? Madam / Tommy, the highest / Ruth, or Uncle Clifford / Mercedes? Wow. That's an interesting combination. Well, Mercedes is almost out. Like, she's no longer a dancer, so it'll be interesting to see what her role is when P Valley comes back. If she truly is out the club. What's up?
August 3rd.
All right. So okay, next weekend. So we got next. That could be next weekend too. Another version of Black Widow. I think Widows to me. I think. But anyway, that is the thing. We will say goodbye, and I will see these ladies in a little bit. Let me get back to this. I can close this thing out properly. And we'll say see you later.